Hey everyone, I'm Brittany. I'm coming to you from Pennsylvania, and it's an awesome Sunday morning, and I'm just hanging out in here with my Garfield kitty cat up there. And I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on with Brian. He's really not doing well, and I know he hasn't really been able to record with me much, and it's just because he really is not doing good. He has a multitude of different diagnoses, and they all feed off of each other, and it can be just very intense when they all want to flare up at the same time. So he hasn't really been out of bed for, is in the last 25 days, he's probably been out of bed maybe 7 of them because it's just been so bad. Right now, his big issue is the migraines. He is having such bad migraines that it's messing with his vision, giving him nausea, and it's just constant pressure in his head. And he says his head feels like a bubble that's waiting to be popped. And I know when I get migraines, they're horrible. So I can only imagine with how intense this one is. And his stomach is also acting up. He has Crohn's, which the crazy thing is he hasn't eaten anything, but his stomach is acting up. And he also has 2 hernias in his stomach. So that all combined together, it's a full body thing, and his hands are starting to swell. He has no strength in them. He has the numbness, the burning, the tingling, and it's just a bed full of pain right now. When I feel so horrible, I've just been monitoring. I've been making sure to check his blood pressure because he has an issue with that, and if it spikes, it makes everything worse. So I've just been monitoring him and taking care of him, and we have a doctor's appointment actually on Wednesday, and I wanted to talk to you guys about what I do when it comes to his appointments. As his caregiver, I also advocate for him at his appointments, and a lot of this is because he's been shut down by so many doctors that he won't advocate for himself anymore. So I always go. I never let him go alone, especially if it's a new doctor. And I make sure, that I advocate for him. I know because what we talk about and what I see every day, where he's at and what he wants and what he needs. So I make sure to advocate if the physician maybe is not understanding him. Another thing is that with that brain fog he tends to forget things, or he can't remember clearly everything. So I usually let him take the lead in the appointment, and then if he needs me, he'll kind of just look at me like help, or I just know when I need to jump in and add this or add that or whatever the case may be. And also, too, personally, what I like to do is I prep for appointments. We see different kinds of doctors, so I kind of know what mainly we'll be talking about. If it's the PCP, we're going to talk about everything, or we're going to go and talk about the Crohn's or pain management or whatever the case may be. So what I like to do is I prepare, and by doing that, I mean I type up or write up a list of stuff that we want to talk to the doctor about, because if not, one or both of us will forget something. So I make a list of basically how he's been doing since we saw the doctor the last time, what his complaints are, or chief issues, concerns, anything like that. I write those down. So, for this one, we are going to see the pain management doctor. So I did write down, his migraines, his stomach. I put a referral in for him through the app portal to see a doctor for his Crohn's. I also put in for a neurologist, and so that way he can get hopefully like a CAT scan done for his migraines and get his Crohn's in check with the Crohn's doctor. So these are all things that I just try and take care of because I know that, you know, especially when he's like this, he can't see the phone. His hands aren't working, so he can't use the phone, and his vision's messed up, so he can't see the phone. So I just try and take care of all this stuff. That way, you know, I can go in and tell him, hey, this is all done. So now he doesn't even have to worry about it. It's taken care of. And so I did make my little list here, and I'm probably going to add to it. But I have till Wednesday, and that way I go in, I'm prepared, I'm ready to go to bat for him if I need to, or just be there. And so that's all I really wanted to talk to you guys about today, was just give you an update on how crappy Brian is feeling right now, and letting you know how important it is to be the support and to advocate and prepare, and be there for them when they need you, especially, you know, when they're sick like this or at an appointment, because we need to make sure they have a voice, whether, you know, whether they're sick, whether they're feeling decent that day. We need to make sure that their voice is heard and that they're getting what they need. So I'll see you guys next week, and next week I will give you an update as to how he's doing and how the appointment on Wednesday goes with the pain management doctor. All right, enjoy your week, guys. Bye.